So yeah, welcome to the Metjeffuk first update for the winter 2014-2015. That was first issued on the 1st September 2014. Today's date is the 18th of November 2014. We'll look at the past and we'll look at the future. So obviously we'll start off with the past and looking at October. Generally speaking, I said it will be a wet and windy month, and there could be some snow as we go into the second half. Well, we did get a lot of dry weather actually in October, but we also did get quite a lot of rain. In fact, we got some flooding in places during October, and indeed as we went through the second half of October, it did turn colder with some snow over the Scottish mountains. As I say, in my forecast, about 300 metres, so above 300 metres we did get quite a bit of snow. And indeed, over Snowdonia in Wales, they also experienced some of the first snows of the winter. So as we went into November, I said it will continue to be stormy and very windy with 80 mile/hour winds or more, and but generally speaking, feeling cold in the north, but on the whole it would be mild. Well, we did get a gust of 93 miles an hour actually in November, so that's not too far wrong really. And also it was mild, or indeed very mild at times, as we all know. We are still waiting for the snow to materialise in November. I think we will get some snow actually in the Scottish mountains towards the end of this month. It's still possible, but generally speaking, staying rather mild and wet. And indeed, as we go to November, as this is the CFS, it's showing us that we get low pressure into the Bay of Biscay, but I still see these higher than normal heights beginning to build over Scandinavia, and this is the key really to this weather for the next few months, I think, of the winter. Low pressure to the south, higher pressure I think beginning to build and strengthen to the north, and this is going to encourage a very cold north or northeasterly winds to get set up. The ensemble sort of graph for forecast for London over the next 10 days or so is showing that basically the ECMWF is a very slow slide to colder weather, whereas the NCEP has got a more dramatic drop in temperature as we go towards the beginning of December. So no real shakes there. And if we go to the actual graph for the wind for London, normal sort of wind you expect this time of the year, but a little bit higher than normal rainfall predicted for London, and indeed a lot more rain actually in the southwest and western districts for the next 10 days. But as we go into the beginning of December, it looks like high pressure is going to be building. Well, this is according to the CFS, and we're looking for Christmas Day itself. It's got high pressure to the south of the British Isles, bringing warm air. So quite a pleasant day, but we could indeed get some frost, possibly by night. We'll go back to the idea that I've got of lower than normal heights to the south and higher than normal heights to the north. So I believe that we'll get a jet stream pushing its way down into the Mediterranean. And as you can see, this is a sort of situation or scenario I've got, with lower than normal heights to the south, higher than normal heights to the north, bringing in this much colder east or northeasterly winds from Siberia. So pretty cold weather indeed. Most of the snow actually would be on the eastern coast, but also in southwestern districts and southwestern nukes of Ireland could cop quite a bit of snow actually at times in this situation. So this is an ensemble chart showing that we've got low pressure over the southwest approaches, with high beginning to take control over Scandinavia, and the ensemble for the next month is looking like, for December, is higher than normal heights, yes, beginning to show its hand now over Scandinavia in the north. And look, that low pressure is beginning to take control of the south. So over France, southern France, and into the Mediterranean, quite an unsettled period with a lot of rain. But further north, we can expect that rain to be turning to snow, and over British Isles especially, and Scandinavia and Russia. Yeah, quite a lot of wintry weather coming up for this winter. So bear this in mind when you look at the charts. Lower than normal heights to the south, higher than normal heights beginning to build to the north. Okay, that's enough of that. This has been your forecast, a summary of it. I think the winter is going to be basically unchanged to what I've been saying. Still very cold at times, with some snow over UK and Ireland. And of course, with all this going on, temperatures well below normal. It's probably going to be a repeat of a 62-63 winter. So that's the end of my first update for the winter 2014-2015. We'll do another update before Christmas, and we'll see how well or not I've done so far. Let's hope it actually comes true. It'd be great. But until we meet again, until I see you again, whatever your weather, enjoy it.